very forgettable Pokemon to me. Even though they're very, very cool typings, I just always forget that they exist. And it's like, I will never have them on a team. I'll never like go out of my way to shiny hunt them. Whereas like, I know so many other people that are Hoenn pilled that absolutely love them. Like, nah, could not be me. If it comes to like a tag team duo in Hoenn, I'm 100% like Survivors Angus. Both have Megas too, which is crazy. Yeah, Mega Sableye is very, very cool. Mega Mawile kind of sucks to me. Like, Sableye is just, it's so basic and obvious of what its Mega should be, so the fact that they actually went with that direction makes me so happy. It's like, yeah, he normally has just tiny little jewels, where he's like jewel free. We're gonna give him a big giant ruby or emerald, depending on what color he is. You want to I can't even say its name. Volbeat. Frenzy, I thought we knew the answer to this. I love Volbeat. I really, really don't like Illumise. Illumise annoys me. She looks like she would call me a slur. Volbeat is the one getting called the slur. I do like Volbeat. Volbeat gets so much hate. Because I'm like, let me be the Volbeat defender. Gets all this slander in the world. Why does this song fully go ballistic? Like, I'm really loving this song today, I don't know why. Shout out to YouTube suggested songs. Because this was not on the playlist a second ago. Not gonna lie, I've had the shiny feeling all night for somebody else. Like, it's not a shiny feeling for me, I don't think. But I definitely think someone's finding a shiny. Or so many someone's are finding shinies because we're all playing Scarlet Violet to beat the decks. Can't wait for the 1v1 boxing match with Taylor Team Illumise and Team Volbeat. Dude, Taylor's completely kicking my butt. Are you kidding me? He's so much taller than me. He's like 5'10" of him. Plus he got them rings. Like he's 100% smacking the hell out of me. It was my Meloetta, damn. It's the energy of the Meloettas coming through and it's like throwing off my shiny radar. Aim for his ankles. To just start biting ankles aggressively. Oh my god, that reminds me of a weird dream I had. I dreamt that I was working at a wildlife like rescue place, and I fully dreamt that I was like, it was like the tutorial, like day one. Here's how we do this. Here's how we do this. And fully this woman is like, yeah, we got this new snake introduced. He doesn't really like people very much. I've been bitten by him like 3 times. And I dreamt that I got bitten by this snake, like on the neck. I'm like, what the hell, man? Like, why do I have such weird dreams? Very Galarian Zigzagoon. It really is. The power of me and Ziggy working together to bite an ankle each. 100%. That's what happens. Also, I love how it looks like there's like a permanent line in my eyebrow from where I've just like blocked it wrong, or I'm like trying to do like the crazy cool like scar that people make, and it's fully just like, no, this is how my eyebrows just want to sit today. It's so annoying. Like, why are you not sitting correctly? Please, I beg. I can't believe I wasn't counting PP for Rayquaza. What an absolute idiot. What an absolute bozo. Like, are you kidding me? All things considered, we really didn't throw that many Pokeballs at it. We threw like 15 Ultra Balls. One of those people who overplucked them in the 2000s and then they never grew back. That's actually happened with my monobrow in the middle here. I used to have a crazy monobrow in high school. And I used to like get it waxed and it would always grow back. Now I've fully started, like for the past like 2 years maybe, I started using tweezers instead, just because the waxing your eyebrows, it hurts so much. It hurts so much, it's so bad. And it's like sticky and it's annoying and it's hot and it's like you have to be laying down. It's like, no. Ever since I've started plucking them, I'm dead set not having to like pluck them as much. Like I really do think like in here and like here has like calmed down with the amount of hair I have. It's so crazy. Dude, people like actors and stuff that have to shave their eyebrows, terrifying. Like imagine just having to shave your eyebrows off and then you like put fake ones on. I'm like, crazy. My auntie does that. My auntie fully has like no eyebrows and then she puts on fake ones. I'm like, you're bananas. You're crazy in the coconut. You hit 1024 in the desert. We'll probably call it there because you want to do stuff in Scarlet to wind down. Have a great rest of the day. Have a great night, Silver. Thank you so much for hanging out. Congrats on hitting 1024. I hope you have a good weekend, dude. Really use a razor. Oh my god. Dude, I am so terrified of ever putting a razor that close to my eyes. Like, that, it terrifies me. Which way do you shave? Do you shave like across? You've got to shave across, right? Because I'm like, razors are like... Dude, dead set, a razor is like the same size as my whole entire eyebrow. It really does amaze me that some people really just are born with like no hair on their face. Like they have their eyebrows and then their eyebrows are it. Up and down, you only use the corner. Gotcha. That's still terrifying to me. Like just having some razor blades that close to your face, I'm like... eyebrow blade things, which are smaller. Oh, that's cool. I didn't even know that you could get like one specifically for the eyebrows. That's actually really sick. God, I wish that were me. Dude, me friggin' do. My family is like notoriously known for the monobrow. Like dead set, there's this picture of like a great uncle or something. There's like this picture from like the 1930s or 40s of this guy in our family. He fully has the longest, thickest, darkest monobrow. It's crazy. And he's also got the baby face, so like that's genetic as well. I just think it's so funny. Like I waxed this bit for like over a decade. It would grow back so quick. It would grow back, it would be thick, it would be angry. It was actually the worst. The minute I start plucking my eyebrows, within like 12 months, they've like thinned out so much. This is kind of cool, not gonna lie. I think it's so funny as well when you see like men who wore nothing but tube socks for like 50 years and then you look at their legs have like basically no hair up until like the mid-calf and then it's like hair. It's so funny. Let me try and grab a photo just to show you. It's so funny. There's just lots of pictures of men's feet. There's just lots of pictures of hairy legs. Whoa. Dermatitis, hair loss. Yeah, I can't find it. Frenzy, there were lots of pictures from men in the 1970s wearing the sports tube socks, the tiny, like, 3-inch inseam, and, like, some really, like, tight-fitting, like, Adidas t-shirt, circa, like, 1973. Too long, don't read, there are a lot of hot men on my screen right now. I don't know why, man, I really do find, like, 1970s men... Dude, 1970s men wearing like jean cut-off shorts that are like mid-thigh and like tight. I'm like, I don't know why. I don't know what it is. It is so attractive to me. Like, damn, you really are so hot. You just hit 6K? Dude, congrats on that, but oh my god. Why the hell are you at 6K? Also, I don't know what the hell, like, spookiness this is. I stopped drawing. Listen, you'd be drawing too if you saw the man, okay? This is called Cake Park, Wish Park. Why does it sound like I'm gonna be murdered? Like, dead set, why does it sound like I'm gonna be murdered? Alright, let's do... Crystal Coliseum, maybe? Yeah, this is good. Yeah, that was Poké Park too. This playlist that I have, it has PBR music, Coliseum, XD, and like Pokepark stuff. I tell you what, thank God no one's reminding me to sit because I'm doing it for myself today. Kind of a whack game, there's probably other creepy tracks with innocent seeming names. I feel like that's just what like video games were in like that time. You know, video games from like 2003 to maybe like 2007, 2009. Would be like, oh, look at this kind like kids game and like a nice kids movie, and then it's like the most scariest thing ever. Or it's like extremely sad. Like, okay, did anyone else go through this thing where their school just became obsessed with Bridge to Terabithia? So like any sort of like school camp, school like sleepover stuff, anytime it would be like a wet day program and you would have to be watching a movie, the teacher would just want to chuck on Bridge to Terabithia. Because dead sad, like that movie is so sad, man, and it's like, why the hell are we in love with it? I don't get it. Like, let me watch Shrek 2, please. Class read it and I always got sick for the day. They read the chapter with the twist. Oh my god. Did you come back the next day and everyone's talking about it and you're just like... I don't love it, man. It's not nice. It is not a nice story. It's like... I don't know. Like, it's cool in concept, but it's just like, damn, that book really out here doing that. Little baby Josh Hutcherson did not have to go through that. And yet he went through that. That book really, like every time my mum would be like over the school holidays being like, Maz, what do you want to do? I want to go to the museum and I want to go to the zoo. Okay, you get to pick one friend to go with you. Dude, my heart would sink being like, I have to invite my best friends so that they don't die. Like, it really put me through it. It was crazy. Or it'd be like, okay, we're at the aquarium. Here, you can pick something out. I'm like, I need friendship bracelets for me and my friend. I tell you what, other kids' movie really messed me up is Inside Out. I refuse to watch Inside Out 2, man. I'm like, I went and watched Inside Out, the first one at the movie cinemas. Oh my god, halfway through the movie, I was fully like bawling my eyes out in the bathroom. I'm like, I have to leave. Having like an anxiety attack. I'm like, damn. No kids' movie should be out here doing this. First 10 minutes of Up, god awful. First 10 minutes of Up deserves its own like Academy Award, actually. Like, you've got the first 10 minutes of Up and then you have Up. Same with like Finding Nemo, man. Marlin crying his heart out because his wife and all his kids are dead and he's got one little baby. He's like, yeah, that one is named Nemo. And then the rest of them would be named Marlin Jr. I didn't catch on until like year 11, year 12. Nemo's name being named after like the explorer from 10,000 Leagues Under the Sea is actually so cool. Like, Nemo is actually a really, really sick name. Just a heads up to anyone who isn't subbed, we're gonna be getting ads in 5 minutes from now. So just a little like heads up warning. This Halloween, I need to rewatch Corpse Bride and Nightmare Before Christmas. I haven't watched them in a couple of years. They used to be my like Halloween movies that I would watch. Last year I rewatched Haunted Mansion and something else, maybe The Mummy. Those movies again. I love watching movies that are like a little bit creepy, a little bit scary, but it's like not like jump scare. You know, I hate jump scare stuff so much, man. Jump scares and like psychological horror, I'm just like gore and stuff, I'm like not into it. But like horror themes and like the way that like the movies are like created and like the environments that they put you through to like, you know, you get really absorbed into it. It's like really, really cool. I need to watch the Resident Evil movies though. I've never watched them. I have a feeling they're not going to be very good. But I saw the TV glow. Dude, I've never even heard of that. What is that one about? Yeah, I want to watch like the early 2000s Resident Evil movies. Because I've like somehow never watched them and I kind of want to watch them just to see how bad they are. You know? Like, you know how the Tomb Raider movies are like, this is very 2001 and you can tell, but it's still like a good watch? I wonder if they're like that or if they're actually like, damn, I'm really gonna have to turn this off 20 minutes in. Monster House is a very cool, like, kids horror movie. I'm not a fan of Coraline. Like, although, like, Tim Burton is phenomenal, and I love his work and stuff, like, Coraline just never spoke to me. It was always a little bit too out there. Whereas, like, Monster House, the fact that the woman gets, like, killed in her own house, and then, like, she becomes the house itself and becomes haunted, and, like, the way that she was treated when she was alive is the reason why she is the way she is now. Like, that was always such a cool twist to me. Bond over love of a spooky TV show that sort of imprints on them. Oh, okay. Interesting. Yeah, I haven't watched it. I honestly, like, it's only really this, like, past year that I've started actually being like more into horror stuff. Like, I've always been into horror video games if it comes to like, you know, Resident Evil games. I recently watched someone play Crow Country. It's a game that came out like a couple of months ago. It's actually really cool. Such a hard-hitting movie, to be honest. Oh damn. Okay. I don't know if I would like it then. I don't do too well with hard hitting. I'm more into like whimsical, happy movie rather than like, damn, this is gonna hit me like a ton of bricks. Scared and you cry, but not because you were scared. Gotcha. Yeah, I think I would actually hate that. Yeah. I'm like, dude, if Inside Out is out there, like, giving me, like, making me bawl my eyes out and have a panic attack, then, like, yeah, that ain't for me. There's a really, really good documentary that came out on Netflix that's done by Will Ferrell. And it's literally about him and his friend that just happens to be trans going on a road trip like across America together. And like hanging out and seeing like what's up in like certain like locations where it's like I would normally be safe here and now I'm not safe anymore. And it's like that whole thing, and it's like about them like rekindling and like learning how to build their friendship and stuff as the way she is now. It's called Will and Harper. It is so good. It is so good. Yeah, it's out. You fully need to watch it. It's like, I'm not gonna say anything other than please watch it. It is so good. Like, growing up watching Will Ferrell movies, I have so much love and respect for him, man. He's such a good human. And I think it'll be cool to watch, like, people in my parents' age group, so like late 40s, early 50s to like 60s. Having that generation of people who know and love Will Ferrell movies, anyone who watches that, I think it's just going to be such a good, I don't know, like just a good place to be like, hey, this actually opens up conversation, and it's like this thing that was taboo and scary is no longer taboo and scary anymore. You know, which is like, that's the best thing ever. I've got to be real though, it's only really this past like couple of months that I've been like in a place where I can actually be like chill watching like documentaries and movies and stuff that have like trans people in them. Like, I don't know, like my like just dysphoria would always just explode whenever I would see that, especially like from the point of view of like trans women, just because it's like the exact opposite of me. So it would always be like, oh my god, this she's chucking on a dress, oh my god, I hate this, you know? Because that's just what my brain would do. But I'm so glad I've like hit a point where it's like, that doesn't hurt anymore. It's actually like, it makes me happy to see those women be so happy, you know? And it's like, if someone like misgenders me in chat, it's like, you know what, it's not their fault. My voice is higher AF, like you can't help it, you know? And it's not like a stab wound, like a knife into the gut anymore. It's just more of like an annoyance. Which is good. I'm like, damn, nature really is healing. Sprite Mimikyu really would have gone ballistic in third gen. I think that's the reason why I love randomizers so much. Not because it's like, oh my god, there's this crazy Pokemon in this route. But it's more like, this is a Pokemon that you would never see as a sprite, and you're seeing it as a sprite. Like the Supreme Arcanines a few years back did a 5th gen randomizer badge quest. Dude, he was in Double Grass. He had freaking Wailords showing up. It was like 2 giant Wailords in the grass next to each other. He had Ho-Oh, he had Victini, he had so much crazy stuff. Zekrom. I'm still so salty that he never got that Zekrom. He was doing Zekrom using static to like pull them in to be like 50%. He ended up with like a friggin' like Cyndaquil, Turtwig, some like starter instead that isn't even an electric type. I'm like, are you kidding me? This is so bogus. Yeah, I really want to do a randomizer. I also need to do the community choice shiny hunts. Because we did a subathon a few weeks back, and like one of the redemption things for like X amount of subs was community choice shiny hunt. I'm like, I gotta do that. Dude, we're plowing through these encounters today. This is so good. 800 encounters in like 3 hours is not too bad. Like we are so easily gonna crush 4096 today. Also, just a heads up, on Monday I might not be streaming because I might need to be driving someone to an appointment in the morning. So depending on what time I get back and stuff will depend on whether or not I'm streaming or not. But I'll definitely let you guys know before then. The Rayquaza is so cool, man. I can't stop looking at him. He's so sick. I'm so sad that we never got the 10-pin bowling sphere and the little penguin. That makes me like kind of upset, just because Sphere is such a good Pokemon, so to have like a counter guy next to him, there's a little like bowling pin, I'm like, dude, this is phenomenal. Because it's like the amount of memes of like Sphere being a bowling ball, I'm like, dude, this is so accurate. That's literally what he is. What the hell? And like outside of Ice Cube, I've never really really cared for the penguin Pokemon. Like Delibird and Piplup I've never really loved. Although these days Empoleon is sick. Empoleon is a very, very cool Pokemon. Alright, we need something else to talk about. Dude, Sableye coming out of the shadow like that is so cool. Honestly, like the Pokemon Emerald moving animations actually really are phenomenal. It's so interesting though how some of them, especially on the back sprites, they look like they barely change. But then like when you're looking at them in a battle, it's like doing all this crazy stuff. It's so interesting. Like he barely moves. Both of these guys barely move, but then if you look at the front sprites, they're like doing all this crazy stuff. It's like, what the heck? Yesterday I busted out my Xbox that's like been living in my cupboard. It was a good time. I was playing Tony Hawk Pro Skater on it. Dude, that game, the sensitivity on it, I forgot how good it is. Like that game is so much fun, man. Like sometimes it really is just nice to have a pick up and play game where you can just groove around and then just like be good for an hour, you know? Whereas I feel like Pokemon games, you can't really do that. And like a lot of like story-based games, it really does. I don't know, it just feels like you can't really just like pick up play and then not have to worry about like even saving the game afterwards. Alright, I'm gonna get to 3850 and then I'm gonna quickly pay again. And then we should be good to go for the rest of the stream. Like, nature is calling, and when she calls, you do not ignore it because then you get like urinary tract infections. They hurt a lot. And they suck. Alright, BRB, gotta pee. I will be back. Okay, I'm back. Guys, I gotta be real with you. I tried watching Doctor Who with David Tennant. I watched 2 episodes the other day. I don't know if I can get into it. I don't know if it's for me. Which is so sad because I feel like Doctor Who is like a really cool franchise. And like the gimmicks of it and like what the story is really cool. But I don't know if I actually like have the will to like watch it and like hang with it. You know what I mean? Which makes me so sad. Because I was gonna watch it with Frenzy and it was gonna be like our little like book club session of like, okay, we watch a couple of episodes a week. And then oh hi Frenzy, you're here still. My bad. Dude, I tried watching it, I was like, this is it? This is what she doing? Like, I don't know. I'm like, how many episodes do we do with it before we call it a quits? It is kind of a lot, yeah. And it's very much like, I don't know. Like the vibe for it is kind of, it's a bit much. Like, I don't know, man. It's so weird. I'm so picky when it comes to media that I enjoy. It's so annoying. Like, please explain to me why I love Star Wars and Star Trek, but I can't handle Doctor Who. And like, Lord of the Rings, dude, Lord of the Rings is so much. Like, 3 hours of going gallivanting looking for a ring. I'm like, ugh, I can't do it. I've seen every single Lord of the Rings movie once, and that's it. I'm like, I'm done. Me, you can get me watching Star Wars, Indiana Jones, over and over and over again. Like, I don't know if it's just like the writing and the way the characters are done, or like what it is about it that's like not like instantly grasping for me. But I was like, maybe it's just the pilot episode. Like, maybe the pilot episode just is a lot. Because you know how they do that with a lot of TV shows to really just like grab your attention? And then like the show like calms down and goes into it by the next episode? I don't know, it's just like, maybe I wasn't in the right mindset or what, but I was just like, why are these characters annoying? Why am I not vibing with this? And like, it's not even a thing to do with like the practical effects and CGI and stuff. Because it's like, I can handle like bad practical effects and CGI and stuff. Like I just listed off Star Wars and Star Trek. Which aren't exactly known for like the best of the best production, you know? But it's just like, it's kind of like a weird, like I'm kind of sad. So I'm like, do I continue watching? I think I do. And then if I get like 10 episodes in and I have to call it quits, I think I have to call it quits. And we need to find something else to watch. Hey Yummy, how are you, man? Happy Thursday. Happy Friday. Dude, how was your day today? I hope it was good. Pretty good. Classes ended up being cancelled. Dude, hell yeah to that. Congratulations. So what did you end up doing for the day? Did you just like go home and do like study and stuff? Because that's usually what I would do. Like if classes were cancelled, I would just be like, okay, this class is normally on, let me do this, like work for it. Or like, oh crap, I've got to like catch up on homework. Okay, let me do this. Basically did nothing. That is a great day. That is an excellent, excellent day. How has bowling been this week? You bowled tonight? How did you go? How were the scores? Wow, I'm really studying today. Jesus. $226, $150, and a $212. Damn. I'm sorry. Fingers crossed, next time you bowl, it's gonna go like absolutely ballistic. Were you trying like new techniques or anything, or were you just like having an off night? Overall, not too bad. Yeah, I wasn't sure if like the overall score, I didn't want to say it was a good score and then you'd be like, it's actually the worst score ever, man, so what, you don't pay attention. Missing spares in the second game, gotcha. 226 and 212 are good. See, that's what I thought, and then I wasn't sure. Congrats on the 226, 212 scores. And honestly, the 150. Like me, I go bowling, I'm happy with like a score of 80. If I'm getting triple digits in bowling, I'm feeling like the bowling king. Like, where is my pizza crown? Yes, it is a crown made of pizza. Bowling alleys have pizza, people. Come on. I got shinoed on that one. It in the shadow, she looked blue. I got shinoed. Ooh, I'm awake. I really expected it to sparkle. I've actually been doing really good with this hunt, not getting shinoed by much. If I'm not streaming on Monday, I'll probably stream tomorrow. But I just need to like talk to family and stuff and just work out what the plan is for Monday. And then like I'll let you guys know either way. We started the wormhole Regigigas hunt today since you lost the number you were at. Oh dude, good luck on Regigigas, that's so cool. He's such a cool legendary to go after. Lost the number you were at, but you went fine. Yeah. Honestly, it really... The number really only matters to a certain point, you know? Because it's like... How many Pokemon are you seeing in between, like, getting from one location to the next when shiny hunting? Like, unless you're encountering every single encounter, like, it's always going to be a little bit skewed. But it's cool, like, when you're shiny hunting, just to know, like, okay, this is how many I have seen since I started counting. Just to kind of know where you're at. I can't believe Silver got a Sandile yesterday. Like, that is so sad. I really thought he was gonna get that Darumaka. The fact that he's got Sigilif and Sandile, and then I've got Darumaka and Sandile, like, that is so weird. Restocked on Pokeballs because you are low on good ones. What Pokeball are you going to try and catch it in? Or are you just going to like chuck Ultras? I'm going to catch it in a baseball, but I know that ain't happening. Dude, screw the baseball. Baseball sucks. Like, I think the only Ultra Beast that looks good in a baseball is probably like Nihilego. Oh wait, no, but Nihilego goes gold. Actually, so no, screw that. It's gonna be Xurkitree. Is the only one that like looks good in it. It's just so blue. It is a lot of blue. It's like blue with white and yellow accents, which is very, very cool. But the catch rate is just god awful with it. Sableye is a very cool Pokemon. Time Ball will probably be a last resort. Do you have a Master Ball? People who catch Dialga in a Timer Ball and then Palkia in a Moon Ball, I'm like, yeah, that's kind of sick. That is very, very cool. Use your Master Ball on your shiny Regice. Oh my god. And you're going after Regigigas without a Master Ball. You're crazy. Woo! Good luck on that capture. Oh my god. Do you have a plan going in for, like, catching it? Like, are you gonna, like, Super Fang Paralyze? God, I couldn't imagine. I don't think I would actually have the guts to capture, like, go after a legendary Pokemon without having Master Ball handy. Like I was fully saying earlier, I want to do the clone glitch in Emerald in this game to get the clone glitch of the Master Ball, to put one in this game. And just to like have a heap of them spare. Get it decently well and then paralyze. Yeah, gotcha. Well, good luck on the hunt. Good luck on capturing it. Have you got all the other Regis or are you just going after those two? Probably in yellow and then let it chill there, yeah. With legendaries, like most of the time, the catch rate really doesn't change that much from yellow to red. Don't have the others, gotcha. Are you gonna go for them as well? If you're motivated enough, maybe. Gotcha. Yeah. Well, good luck on Gigas, either way. It's such a cool Regi. That's the other reason why I need to play through Shield, is so that I can hunt both Regieleki and Drago. Like, the fact that you can shiny hunt all of the Regis and they're not locked is so cool, man. It's so, so cool. I can't wait until I'm post game in all the 5th gen games, and then I can just be like, okay, let's go hunt this legendary. Let's go hunt this one. Let's go hunt this one, and then like slowly work down the list and just get like all the legendary shiny. Like that sounds so cool to me. Same with Heart Gold Silver. I need to be red in those games, and then I want to like do the weather trio in them. The weather trio, the birds, I just want to go absolutely ballistic. I really do think that like your dual hunting soft reset legendaries is my personal way to like watch other people shiny hunt, and like my favorite way to shiny hunt. Like this is really just the better bread and butter, because it's like so just easy on the eyes, it's chill. You're not having to stress too much about like, oh, what if you miss one? Like people who do 16 times controller modded shiny hunts, I seriously don't get how they do it. Just from like the brain power standpoint of like, how the hell is your brain computing and processing this much information at once? The fact that Claydol is genderless is so interesting to me. Like, I don't know why I always thought it would just be like a gendered Pokemon. I guess because everything else in this area is. Like, if I would expect anything to be genderless, it would be the ghost. This song is so good. Sometimes you just need really good music just to help like get through the encounters. Casual reminder to everyone who's shiny hunting to please stretch out their hands on this. If you've been sad for ages, get up, walk around, fix your posture if need be. The band is so cool, man. I love the Japanese game. The Japanese name for it goes absolutely crazy. Like, there are some Japanese names that are like very, just, you know, you can tell it's a Japanese name, but like you can read it pretty easily. And then there's ones with all these like crazy characters on them. They're just like, this is so cool, man. wonder what Rayquaza's ability is in Gen 3. I don't think I know that. I know in Gen 4 it can have airlock. Yeah, it only has an airlock. Okay, cool. That's actually a really cool ability. Like, oh, you're trying to use, like, Drizzle Thunder on me? Yeah, guess what, babe? It's not gonna work. Sorry about it. Especially considering the fact that Groudon has Drought and Kyogre has Drizzle. Like, that is so cool that it's like, you two are enough with the weather. God, I really do love the weather trio. I really, really do. They're such a cool, like, set of Pokemon. I really need to get that shiny Rayquaza statue from Hidden Fates. By the way, how did your quiz and stuff go the other day, Yami? Did you have any more since the one that you got the good score on? I can't remember. I know that you said that you were studying because you had heaps of like tests and stuff on, like quizzes and stuff. I hope they've all been treating you well. I don't think you guys realize how much I would freak out if I got banned at first phase. Like, that never happens for me. I don't think I've ever found a targeted shiny first phase in all my hunts in these games. Like, I'm usually phasing a ridiculous amount, or I'm just like getting extremely unlucky. Bayonet would go absolute ballistic. Alright, 96 to go. And then we're at half odds. But that is such good progress, man. We're not even 4 hours into streaming. That's actually so cool. So I think we really are doing like 100 encounters every 30 minutes is like roughly what the encounter time is. Which is really, really good. Yeah, I'll get to 4100 and then I'll call it a stream. Thank you to everyone who's lurking and chilling though. This has been like a really good job, well done. I need to figure out what I want to have for lunch. If I want to make some chicken, if I want to make some fish, I don't know. We shall see. I'm really missing the Riolu hunt, honestly. I don't know why suddenly this week I'm thinking about Riolu again. But I'm like, damn, I really want to get Riolu. So I think tomorrow and over the weekend, I'm gonna do Riolu. And then during the week, I'll do this. Just to try and see if something pops. But the way we're blazing through these encounters really makes me think that we should get a shiny next week. Because the right-hand game, like, she's been over odds. Yesterday it was at like 7,500 encounters, so today she's easily at 8,000. You know? Like, just on her own without a shiny, that's where she's at. So hopefully, fingers crossed, with a little bit of luck, we can get her to pop. And hopefully, fingers crossed, with a little bit of luck, it's Bayonet, and then we can move on to back to the other stuff that we were doing. You really do see quite a lot of bayonets, which has been very, very hopeful that I'm like, we can do this, you know? If we don't get it this year though, I'll probably do like one game with Dusclops and then one game with Bayonet and be like, okay, which game's gonna shine first? Which Pokemon wants to be a different color more? If we hit odds though, I probably will start doing like the really, really slow repel trick for it. Because there's a repel trick that makes it a 60-40 split with Bayonet and Claydol. And it's like, I don't want to be going to odds just to get something that I don't want. Like, Claydol would be very cool, Bayonet's the target, so it's like, there's no real, like, loss scenario. Like, it's basically a win-win. I need to find some YouTube videos of this hunt just to see like how many phases people did for Bayonet. Or like how long it took them to find a shiny. Like what numbers is it at, you know? I love seeing stuff like that where it's like someone else hunted it, this Pokemon, this is how they went about it and what they went through. What is this? The double bayonets are so cool when they come across. They're so cool together. Alright, I need something to talk about. I need someone to talk to. This is the only problem with streaming. When everybody's chilling and doing their own hunts, it makes it very hard to like maintain a conversation. Hey Frenzy, what are you up to? Like other than shiny hunting Pumpkaboo, what are you doing? Did you see what I sent you on Twitter? Not the Rico one. No, I have not. Let me look. I'm surprised that Twitter hasn't exploded yet. Do we know what day the changes are coming through? Dude, he's so cute. What the hell? That is such a cute Pokemon. He's a little peanut. That's very, very cute. That is very, very cute. What the hell? Also, the Rika thing that you sent me is crazy. I was like, damn, dude. Why is this going absolutely ballistic? You bake some cinnamon pull-apart bread, basically cinnamon buns, but as a loaf. Dude, that sounds delicious. How did it turn out? Was it good? I haven't had a cinnamon loaf or like a cinnamon scroll in so long. I think I'm gonna go down the street and buy some. Because they're really delicious. Especially with the frosting that they put on top. Really good. Damn. Dude, you're making me hungry. I love how good you are at baking. It's so cool. Like, the decorative cakes and stuff that you do are so sick. Me, I look at the oven wrong and I'm like, please don't set on fire. Please, I beg, do not set on fire today. Hate decorating cakes though. Yeah, it seems very time consuming and very like, you have to be so accurate with it, otherwise it's just not going to be a good time. Do you use the little, like, chopsticks and stuff? They're not chopsticks, they're more like pincers. Do you use those when you're, like, putting out the, like, all the little flowers and, like, strawberries and stuff? Or do you just do it by hand? I've got an auntie who's, like, crazy into cake decorating. Like, that's her bread and butter. And, like, yeah, the tools and, like, stuff that she uses when she makes them go ballistic. You do it by hand and you don't do it enough to buy extra tools. Yeah, fair enough. Tools and like things that you need just for like cooking and baking are so expensive. But like, what reason? Like, why is one spatula so much more expensive than another one? And why is the more expensive one way better than the cheap one? Oh my god. It blows my mind how much someone, especially like knives, you really can pay up to like a couple of $1,000 just for one knife. I'm like, damn, that better be the world's sharpest knife. I tell you what has really good cooking supplies though is IKEA. Like, IKEA has really good stuff that's actually like decent quality. I love when kitchen utensils and stuff are all in like color coded, but then all different colors. Like, you've got all your different knives and they're like all color coordinated depending on like what you need to chop up. Like the blue one's for fish, the red one's for meat, green one's for veggies. The pink one is for like fruits and vegetables. I had someone tell me once that they were mixing whipped cream so much, they were trying to whip the cream They whipped it so much that it ended up like getting churned into butter. I'm like, I don't know if I believe that. I don't know enough about like butter churning to believe this, but like I don't know enough to like not believe it, you know? But it, just like that is so crazy to me. Like, how do you not know when to stop churning the cream? Like when she clearly whipped. It's true, dude. I'm like, that's so wild to me. That's so weird. And then you can't use it because it's got all like caster sugar and like vanilla essence and stuff in it to make it sweet. So you would have this like crazy like sweet tasting butter. That's so weird to me. And I'm also like, how thick is it? Like when you get it out, you know? Because like cream is like light and yeah, word of use, creamy. Alright, 4100. I'm calling it a stream. Thank you guys so much for hanging out and lurking. Yeah, Frenzy, I'm just like, as a person who like cooks, does that not sound like completely insane to you? To be like, yeah, we put the cream in the bowl and then we started mixing it and we accidentally whipped it too much. To do like, we accidentally churned like butter. Like, that's crazy. Creates butter and then the buttermilk is the liquid that separates from it. Yeah, I did not know that. That's so interesting. Alright, who the heck is live? Who the heck be streaming? Scarlet Violet. Do I just send you over to Matt? I feel like I send you over to Matt. I feel like Matt is a good time. Or do I just like let everyone disperse? Because everyone's just doing like Scarlet Violet Pokédex stuff. Except for Rosa, who's doing BDSP. And Matt, who is also doing BDSP. I think I'm just gonna end. I think I'm just gonna end and let everyone go about their business. Thank you guys for hanging out though. It's been a good one. 4100 is really, really good progress. So yeah, again, I'm either gonna be live tomorrow, or if I'm not live tomorrow, expect me to be live in 2 days' time. Okie doke. I will see you kids later. We will be hunting more of this. Bye guys, good luck on the hunts. Have a good night. Thank you.